Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to Driven Wyld. Today we are talking about tipping on DoorDash versus tipping on Instacart. So recently in a Gone Wyld live stream with my co-host Budsoda, who finally appeared, we ended up going over a TikTok where a DoorDash driver, who happened to be also an Instacart shopper, decided to compare the two different tipping styles and tipping systems together, and we went over that clip during the live stream. So with all of that said, we are going over a clip from the Gone Wyld live stream about this comparison between DoorDash and Instacart tipping, what she was saying versus how it actually is, and everything in between. But before we do that, let's go over a quick disclaimer. The content of this video does not contain, is never intended to be, legal, business, financial, tax, or health advice of any kind. This video is for entertainment purposes only. It is advised that you conduct your own research and consult qualified professionals before applying anything you find online. I also want to be clear that everything that we're going to be going over is very market to market and case by case. What applies to me and my market, Budsoda's market, or any of the markets mentioned throughout the Gone Wyld live stream may not apply to you. So with that said, enjoy the clip.
I just want to understand why Instacart hates their shoppers so much. Like, I'm kidding, but really, look at this. So the other day I was like, I want to order a cake first for my family member. I didn't want to go back to the stores after being out all day. And then, so I ordered on DoorDash and I was like, damn, the tips are pretty good. Like, as they should. You're going out there to shop for me. $7 tip is pretty fair. I was like, wait, I have some credits for Instacart. I'm gonna go check on there. Bruh, this is the exact same order. It came out to almost the same amount. But why are the suggested tips on Instacart a lot lower? $6 on DoorDash was the lowest. On Instacart, it's the highest. Of course, people are going to be inclined to click $1, $2. Really? Instacart? Like, I think they should be encouraging people to tip a lot more, especially because it's so damn hot.
So, in case you don't know this about Instacart, Instacart's default tip amount isn't 20% or something to that effect like DoorDash is. In fact, it's the opposite. DoorDash has like 20-ish percent. That's why, and they actually do pretty well in terms of making sure the driver gets paid better, but their base rate is so garbage. Instacart used to have a good base rate. It dropped dramatically, but they never made their tipping systems better, which is a problem. Because it's 5% as the default, and look at what it was. It was $1. Who's got, like, for perspective, $4 is the base rate for Instacart. Plus $1, that means it's a $5 order. I'm not shopping for anybody for $5. On Walmart Spark, it's another shopping app. They are much better at making sure that it's clear in their systems how it is laid out. And they will not just bring you to the aisle, they will bring you to the section of shelving as well as the exact location on that shelving to make sure you can get the right item. And they pay you minimum $11 for that shop. Why would I accept a $5 shopping order in that case? Why would I even look in the general direction of Instacart for that reason? Like, if you're going to have a system that is built around getting shopping orders done, you need to have a competitive rate. $5, you can get paid more than that for taking a no-tip order on DoorDash or a low-tip order on DoorDash. And you know what? That order is probably just going to be you go in, pick up the order, go out, and drop it off. It's not saying you should do that, but that's the reality. Instacart desperately needs to do better on that front. First off, Danny's Delivery. Thank you for joining us. Zifty is killing me with the exclusives. Zifty is killing me. DeliverThat's killing me. DeliverThat's pissing me off with their exclusives. DeliverThat, like I've made a video about this, like already, but DeliverThat also was so. All right. Listen, guys, listen. I need you. Like, I'm gonna tell him to get in here now. Make sure you tell Budsoda that. Hey, Bud.
I'm really sorry, man.
I'm sorry. What was that?
I am really sorry.
Hey, we'll talk about it later. I am on the live. Why don't you hop in?
Yep.
Make sure everyone says good morning, Budsoda, in the chat, because he slept right through it, and I'm gonna make sure he gets a world of hell for it later, but please do it. But yeah, guys, Zifty is killing me at the exclusives. Why are the exclusives always so far away? Why is it that DeliverThat order, like, just for perspective, I'm in like the Fort Lauderdale area. I'm getting orders in deep Miami, which is like not that bad, like like Miami Beach, South Florida, South Miami, things like that. Then they'll also send me orders to West Palm Beach. That's like an hour away. Then they'll send me orders going to Jupiter, an hour and a half away. What the hell are you doing? Like, what? I would too, but I know better than to stand around for 5 minutes at the door waiting for an app to be competent and take the photo. Yeah, true. I love the interaction in chat. Again, guys, when Budsoda hops in here we go. Well, good morning, Budsoda. How are you doing?
Obviously exhausted. I'm sorry, guys.
We've been having a pretty active live stream. Make sure you. I expect apologies to Big Dummy Dan, TKA, Kearney, Brandy, Beauty Treasure. Who else can we call out? Danny's Delivery. Again, thank you for joining us. They were so expecting you to be.
Yeah, I apologize, guys, a lot. I'm only human. I'm obviously very tired. Today I worked pretty hard, so Dan, Brandy, TK, everybody, thank you. Randy, thank you. I'm so sorry.
It's so funny. It's so funny. Well, we'll talk a little bit more later. They make no sense. I either get nothing on Zifty or $20 orders 25 miles away. 5-star, 2 years, 200 plus deliveries. What? I think that Zifty and DeliverThat specifically, right? At least to me, they used to have these tier systems that you can actually like you can build up your status and like get into these better programs. They just cut all that out. There's no preferred driver program. There's no. Actually, let me double check. Let me make sure that I'm not lying to you about Zifty, because I think that they just outright removed the teams. No, they still have the teams. So DeliverThat's pretty much the only one that has a team system. So if you can't have an elite driver status. You can't have a premier, like a preferred driver status on DeliverThat. That's just not how it works anymore. Bubba Sue, thank you for joining us. Budsoda is like just linked up his channel. Okay, so I'm glad that's done.
Hey Lisa, sorry, I'm a snooze head over here.
Yeah, yeah. Guy is 40 minutes late. But Syracuse, New York, New Jersey, we had a lot of conversation about that. Been doing more delivered, getting to 4 Emerald. I don't know. I'm pretty sure I've spoken about this enough. Me and Deliver do not get along. They wrongfully deactivated me. My story about it is up on my channel. Feel free to check that out. And yeah, that happened. By the way, make sure you join us for the Driven Wyld live stream, and you could be part of the conversation too. We're looking forward to seeing you there.
Driven was the only wave of us. Taking back, looking backward.